Great to see you, by the way.
It's great to be hanging out with you guys.
I know you're doing great things with your little charity. Now, one thing about your charity that I really like, and I haven't donated yet because I'm still figuring out. My wife and me were talking about this.
Yeah.
I'm really picky about my donations.
I don't blame you.
I'm very picky because I do not like when I see this is a bold statement I'm going to make. I know that most people will email me or whatever and say it's a bold statement, but every time I see a tragedy, I say to myself, some swindler is going to make $1 million.
Exactly.
And it breaks my heart. I see them out there giving away water and supplies and all this shit. I'm like, Katrina. I'm like, and sure enough, the mayor robbed $1.9 million, I know, and it bothers the fuck out of me.
Yep.
When JJ did the Houston one, I donated to his.
Yep.
The football player from Houston.
JJ Watt. That was
amazing. I don't like
amazing.
talking about this shit on the air because I don't want people to think I'm just trying to prove a point about something, to talk to Steve about it, because I think that what he's doing with All Things Comedy, I know you partnered up to, you got a lot of support over there.
Yep.
Is very special. I believe that if you have a nonprofit and the president drives a better car than me,
absolutely,
something's not right. Something's not right.
I completely
agree. You're getting $225,000 a year. That's most in the people you're helping.
Yep.
I think if you want to do an organization, you should have a day job.
Yep.
And do that on top of it extra.
Absolutely.
I would do something if I had time.
Exactly.
Somewhere along the line, something's going to get caught out.
Yep.
But if I could do something one day a week for a shelter, a cat shelter, or something like that, I'd be involved.
Exactly.
But I'm not going to give you $300 for your earthquake relief system. Yeah. I know there's a white fuck somewhere, or a black dude.
Yep.
I'm not just going to blame white people. Black dudes got sticky fingers too, or a fucking Latino, or an Arab, or whatever, that's taking my fucking money that's supposed to be going to help somebody who fucking really needs their lights turned down.
Yes.
I look at the homeless situation here in Los Angeles. They've given that man millions of dollars for that homeless thing. We pay some fucking high state taxes.
Yes.
And number two, I want to know what they've done with the medical marijuana money.
Yeah.
Colorado gives you a yearly report. These people don't even bring it up.
Yeah.
And if they do, my wife finally looked it up. I go, see how they break it up.
Yeah.
And she told me how they broke it up, marijuana education and something like that.
It's all a
That's not
scam.
what that's for. So somebody's lining their pockets with this. So I'm a thief. I've come to the conclusion that I was the thief when I was a kid.
Yeah.
And now I see, as soon as there's a tragedy, and I see a number, and I got to be honest with you, even the Red Cross, I heard that there's discrepancies.
All of them.
I've heard that there's discrepancies in the Red Cross years ago.
All of them.
It tears me apart.
Yeah.
And I see people with the rains and hurricanes and shit. So before I send $1, like Chris Herron, Lee, how quick did it take me to send $1? Because I know what he's doing.
Yeah.
I know that dude. That dude's not driving a fucking Corvette.
Right.
That dude really believes in his cause. And again, we sent money this year from the church.
That's great.
I don't mind helping you out, But I wanted to get to those people's hands.
That's
Even
it.
fucking the black guy from the Fugees robbed this fucking thing. It's a very easy temptation.
That's why,
it's a very easy temptation.
I didn't even want to touch the money. Like with this last family, I don't even know what's happening with this. I just saw people that needed help, that were good people that are always helping other people. Like this mom I found out about. She's got 6 kids. 4 of them are sick. One of them's really sick. She wasn't asking for $1 for herself. She's running we're doing a party at the Ronald McDonald House Friday night. I got the pizzas donated from a couple buddies. But that's who she is. She's always there's a family with a sick kid that is homeless, living in a motel. She would take half of what she has to go feed that family. When it was another mom at Children's Hospital that told me about her. I was getting one family money, and I put the money straight to the mom. I said, "What's your Venmo? I'm going to do a GoFundMe for you." And I essentially just vouched for these people, and I brought a little awareness. But the money didn't touch any organization and went straight to a mom. I went straight to a mom that lost a kid, that works at the hospital, had nothing, and the landlord kicked them out of their house. So they got into a new place, but there was no furniture, nothing. So I was like, if I could get her $5,000 breathing room, great. And that's all I tried to do. We got her to about $3,800, $4,200, and she went, "Steve, I feel blessed. Thank you very much. I'm okay. I can breathe. You have to help Monique out." And then I got to meet Monique, and I went on her social media, and she had a GoFundMe up for another family. She wasn't even thinking about herself. And I went, okay, that's who I'm going to help. I'm going to help the people that are always helping others, that don't ask for anything, and the money's going to go straight to them. Nobody's going to touch it.
What's the name of the fund you have?
Right now, it's just called Al Magical bought the domain name for Help Steve Help. I'm asking people to follow that on Twitter and Instagram. Just follow it for now, and then our game plan is going to be we're going to do a podcast once a month, do a Patreon for $1 a month, and you're going to get the podcast. So I'm just asking people to give $1 once a month, but for now, go to Help Steve Help on Instagram and Twitter, and then we're going to put the family up of the month. You're going to give $1, and that money's going to go straight to the family. If we build it up and there's going to be extra money, like instead of, because I think 5,000 is enough breathing room for somebody, and then we'll help the next family. And if we have to cycle a family through 3 or 4 times because the problems are real and the money goes fast, I understand that. But the Band-Aid is $5,000. It's going to go straight to them. And then if there's extra money,
now, do you check the arms and smell their neck and make sure they're not smoking crack and shit like that?
Oh yeah. But that's the other problem, because Bill Berg reached out to me because I think this will evolve into something for the homeless situation as well. Because he goes, our politicians let us down. He goes, these charities are all scams. He goes, I know you're not in this for anything. He goes, Bill was like, I want to help people. I've lived the American dream. He goes, we have to do some job training. We have to make sure that people aren't addicts. He goes, I don't have a problem with addicts. I know they're suffering, but he goes, the problem is if you give an addict money,
I don't want
you're going to kill him. He goes, you think you're going to help, and you're going to wind up killing them.
That's like, and listen, man, I don't know how many times, because I was an addict, I'll throw an addict 20 to make his day.
Yeah.
Go get a fix. I know what it's like to get a fix and a sandwich and a soda.
Yes.
I've been there. I get it.
It's true compassion.
But I don't want to give $5,000 to an addict.
Exactly.
Who is showing me a picture of that child with, he puts little red dots on him and tells you.
Well, that's why right now.
And next thing you know, I got people on I got in trouble 5 years ago on Twitter.
Yeah. Somebody
reported me that the GoFundMe used their credit card. And I was in shock. I was blown the fuck away. I had 4 or 5 emails in a row, the California attorney, if I knew this person. And I'm like, no, they just told me to retweet. So now.
Exactly.
Listen, just leave me alone.
I know.
I cannot do it.
I know.
I cannot do it because these are people who they show you a picture of a dude that's laying in a bed with a skeleton.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, these people are in fucking Hollywood somewhere.
Eating lobster tails.
And, again, I don't mind throwing somebody a 20. I don't mind making somebody's day.
Yeah.
But there's people on Twitter that are really getting in their car and they're changing oils.
Yeah.
And they're mowing lawns.
Exactly. They're earning their money.
And they give you $20.
And
I hope you're not fucking, So when you donate, listen, every time I see a tragedy or something, I give it 3 or 4 days.
Yeah.
Because there's people that are waiting. They have 800 numbers all ready to go.
Yep.
I know how it's done. I read a thing years ago in the New York Times how they busted this. It was cerebral palsy thing.
Mm-hmm.
They were living like kings.
Yeah.
Traveling around the world. They were just coming back to make withdrawals.
It's awful.
And then I sold things for the cops in Seattle. I went in there as a salesman. They paid me, 25% commission on what I brought in. And I had done it. I'm very ashamed of this. To this day, I'm very ashamed of this because this is the shit I'm ashamed of. I'm not ashamed of when I broke into a drug dealer's house. They had it coming. We were drug dealers. This is the shit that really makes me ashamed of things sometimes.
Yeah.
When I lived in Seattle, they were looking for telemarketers, and I went down there, and they give you a pitch, and it's, how you doing? We're calling from North Hollywood Police Department.
Yep.
And we're looking for donations for a new program for school kids. And, because when I was a kid, I remember them giving you the sticker. When I was a kid, if you donated to the fire department,
yes,
they gave you a sticker for your window that
on
said children in the room.
Oh, yeah.
Children in this room.
It's like a silvery sticker. Yeah.
So if you donated $5 in 1970, you got a little badge from the fire department and you got a sticker for your window that said children in the room.
Yep.
So hopefully they'd save you first. I'll tell grandma to go fuck herself. Grandma's yelling, help, help, fuck you, bitch. There's kids in the room. You know what I'm saying? So
Should have bought a sticker.
yeah, you should have bought a sticker, you dumb bitch. So I always learned from all those things, you know. I sold stickers for CYO, and I donated the money.
Yes.
You know, I told my daughter about 3 weeks ago, and this is no fucking lie. When I got thrown out of Catholic school, I had such a deep guilt in my heart that I connected myself with the American Heart Association. And every year I did the walkathon, and my goal was to break the record. And you had to walk around Hudson County Park, and I would walk it 40 fucking times, and I would get everybody in my mother's bar to give everybody, well, you're just supposed to get a dime a mile. Fuck you, I want $1. And I won awards till about 10 to 13. Then I started stealing the money myself. Then I would go up there, fuck the
Here's
walk.
a donation.
Where am I going to walk? I got the money in my pocket because I would make them pay me up front.
What, I'm going to walk 15 miles this year?
Yeah, I'm going to walk 25 miles. But I got to be honest with you. For the first 3 years, I really did give them the money. They gave me the thing. They took a picture. I won like the highest achiever. That really fucking made my dick hard in those Catholic years when I got thrown out of Catholic school. So I told Mercy I want to walk the walkathon this year with her and get money. You know, I'm not expecting a lot of money. I'm going to kick in money myself.
Yeah,
to do,
I'll donate.
you know, 10 miles, whatever. I think I could walk maybe 3 miles if I'm lucky. So you got to give me like $5 a mile or something like that, you know. So, but I believe in that, you know.
Me too. It feels good to help.
It feels good to help.
It feels good to help.
That's a good help. But
yeah.
I've had plenty of friends over the last 4 or 5 years that have called me for help. And I've always said, let me call you back. Mm-hmm. And I've thought about their situation. I've thought about their life. And I've always helped them.
Yeah.
Because I have to think of what they meant to me when I was growing up.
Mm-hmm.
With no disregard, I have to write a check. Like, I can't even think about it, you know, because of what they did to me as a child. So even now, there's not much I can do for the homeless problem.
Yeah.
You know, you want me to go get a bus and go pick them all up? Where am I going to take them? To my fucking house? I can't. I
don't have any answers.
But I know that this fucking state, you know, I'd like to have a talk with that Newsom guy. I'd like to have a talk with the other fucking governor. You know, you have to get buses and get people that are trained to go talk to these people. And, you know...
It's worse than it was in New York when I was there twice this
I
year.
appreciate the Army building 2 houses on a weekend, but that's not fast enough. No. We need dormitory style, you know, old gyms, shit like that. Keep the people that are homeless. You know the people that you're helping?
Yeah.
I want them separated from mental health.
Yeah.
Okay? The homeless situation is 3 degrees of homelessness.
Yeah, you're right.
It's the economy, drug homelessness, and mental health hopelessness. That's what I think. As a what you
casual
see out
observer,
there.
I agree.
You know, when I'm
there are
walking,
some people
right
that
there,
look normal.
We're going to take the 101. When you make that right to take the 101, there's a pretty fucking lady that walks around with a bikini and a thing, and at first you look at her and you go, "Ooh," you know, you're like, "Whoa, what the fuck?" She's got mental. You know, she washes her fucking shoes on the street. I saw her one morning putting bottled water on her feet. Her feet were black. You know, that's mental health. That's not somebody who went into, you know, lost his job, the kid got hurt. You know, there's a lot of people by NoHo Park that live in trailers.
Yeah, that's everywhere.
If
People
you
living in
go
cars
there,
and RVs.
And then they leave in the daytime, or they go there in the daytime and they leave at night. You're not allowed to park there no more. The trailer thing got so bad there at night that the cops put up signs. Those people are homeless. Those people, 10 years ago, Fannie Mae, whatever that was.
Yeah, the 2008
those
collapse.
Are those people. Those are those people that said, you know what, we're going to take the last $22,000 we have in savings and buy some type of used thing. And until we figure this out, because I used to lift weights over there. I used to walk NoHo. And I would stop and talk to those people, and they would tell me their stories. They would say, yeah, you know, we lost our home with Fannie Mae, whatever the fuck it was. So right now in Los Angeles, you know, there's weed money. I know in Colorado, it's so fucking tight. It's to the seed. And they show you where it goes to schools and this and that. Here, since we went legal, I haven't heard nothing about it.
No.
I don't mind paying tax. And you know that, dog, go to fucking the old Perennial and get an eighth of weed and come back to me. Thank God I go to Urban Trees, and they give me like a deal, and
Yeah.
they pound the taxes on there, but the deal they give me is too good. They give me a great deal. Go to a regular weed store as a recreational user
See how expensive it is?
and see how expensive the taxes are, and you're like,
It's 25%. No, 35.
23, I think, something like that.
Because I think it's 10% for medical, and then I think it's like either 25 or 35 for recreational. And the thing for Steve, because I know you've been on in the past couple of years, but in case people are new, you met these families at Children's Hospital. So they weren't like submitting, like you met some of these people who really need.
Yeah, and the way we're verifying is that we're going to just have people pay it forward. So the family we're helping now will go, okay, well, here's another mom that needs the $5,000. And then when we get that family the help, then they nominate the next family. But I think, look, it's just in its baby steps. I pray that and hope that it'll grow into something great. But for right now, it's all people that really need the money that have fallen through the cracks. They're truly victims. It's the saddest thing ever. They're sick kids, and people don't realize all the bills associated over that. Because usually if a parent's working, they might have to stop working right off the bat to take care of the kid. There's gas back and forth to the hospital. It's $10, $15 a day just to park at the hospital. So I have big dreams of what I think it could turn into, but for right now, the family I'm helping right now, I just shared the mom's Venmo, and I got her a GoFundMe, and the money went straight there. I had a couple of my buddies that own the Italian deli, that own the pizza place, that have fed the families. We've done little parties for the families at those places, and that's it. Give the kids something to look forward to,